Okay, back to the journal. So I've already gone ahead and spritzed some of these pages, and I've purposely done them a bit heavy in places, okay, so that I could show you how to correct it. I really like that one, actually. That's my favourite. Alright, so I've purposely done that. So I just thought I would show you a couple of pages on here. And in the meantime, I'm going to sort of add a bit of colour to this as well. I actually didn't see a green, so I'm not quite sure where my green is gone. Bit of yellow. That was green, wasn't it, in there? In some places. It's there. So I think it's one of these. I've got two there. Okay. I think it's that one. Give them all a bit of a shake, and there's my blues. Oh, and I used Glimmer Mist as well. Okay, what colour is that? Oh, sea blue. Okay, and these are the ones I'd done earlier in the video. So there's a bit of that one left. Oops. Okay, right, so all I do is that sort of thing, yeah, that is enough, yeah, and then I'll dry it off, yeah, so I go through the whole book like that, really. I'm just going to add a bit of something on here. Yeah, maybe a bit of yellow. It's quite subtle, that one. And I want a bit more blue. There. Okay, and just dry that off. Yeah, dried that off, and I shall leave that be for a minute, okay, because I'm going to add some gesso and something else to that. That was one I've been working on earlier in a video. Yeah, so I use this to go through. So yeah, so what you need to do, because you know, instead of me explaining everything again in each video, there's going to be a playlist, and I'll put it in the description box below, okay, and it should explain, you know, early on in the videos, you know, these sort of things that I was using. There's also, you know, me mixing them and things like that. So if you can go ahead and watch those, all right, just in case you're starting in the middle of my series. Right, yeah, so that's what I do. I go around and I literally just do that sort of thing, okay, and do that. All right, yes, I do that. I don't put much on, and there's little bits of gesso, so it picks up on the gesso a little bit more. Yeah, just to create a bit of something going on. Like here, for instance, is a little bit needed there. Yeah, so it's, what have we got there? A little bit of green on that one. And maybe, oh, I'm going to take my tops off. And always watch this sort of chiffon, okay? If you've got that heat gun, which I'll take them out for now, because they will melt. Okay, right, so I'll go ahead now and go right the way through this book. Okay, I'm going to actually, this is quite nice, I'm going to have a bit of pink on there, because I've got a little bit of pink there, look, and there's a little pink coming through. That looks quite nice. So that just sort of determines what I'm doing, and maybe a bit of this, because That's quite nice. And come down here, I think. Just I do things like that. I mean, also, if you're not confident with doing things like this, spraying directly on the page and things like that, then, you know, just play with a bit of piece of paper by the side of you, you know, and you either like it or you don't. You know, not everybody. This is not everybody's cup of tea. All this sort of grunginess. There's loads of you that like, you know, clean pages, and you know, I'm there with you on that, because I used to like that sort of thing. Yeah. Everything had to be very just so. And, you know, there's still loads of you out there. So the way I work is not for everyone. Alright, I'm going to try and get that. There's still a little bit pink there, and that's... do I carry that through? No, I'm not going to carry that through now. I'm going to leave what pink's there and then add a little bit of green, I think. So, try and cover that, and I'm spritzing away. I'm holding my arm up, all right, because I didn't want very much on there. Okay, all right, and we haven't had any sort of you know, vintage photo ink or anything like that, so that would tone that down a bit. All right, and then you've got, you know, quite a clean sort of pages going on here, so all I would do in that case, right, is add maybe just a little bit on here. Yeah, there's no gesso on this one either. No. Oh, there is a little bit. Yeah, let's see it. Okay, so I'm gonna just very high, just a bit, and that's it. Okay, so I'm gonna carry on like that, and I'll be back in a minute. All right. Okay, that's all done. Oh, I don't know what that was. Oh well, bit of a noise. Okay, so yeah, just gone, like I said, gone through, added bits here and there. Okay, so I want to get on now, and let's have a look. Oh, actually, because I thought this is going to be massive, and I've looked at it, I'm going to take one of the signatures away, which I think I'm going to take that one away because I can put another cover on that. Okay, I'm doing 2 signatures because there's no way it's going to fit in a 2-inch cover, which is this one here. And I've sort of had a look, and I'm thinking, time I do put some pockets in and everything, that is going to be quite enough. All right, so that's the decision I've made, I'm afraid, because I do like to jam a load of stuff in, and it's just going to be too big. All right, I'm going to have a little look first to see how I feel where things are going to go, because I've made those. Oh, these got to go somewhere here, haven't they? So we've made some pockets, haven't we, and things. Newspaper that I done in Junk in the Trunk. Well, actually, that's going to go somewhere too. That's all right. Yeah, I'm having trouble with my laser printer, so everything's printing yellow at the moment. So luckily I got this done, and some of what I actually printed is going to be okay to use. So this is what we've done. Yes, I'm not using all of them. Those can be for something else. Let's have a look. Oh, I'll use one of those. Maybe 2 of those. Well, I'll keep that one for some of the things that I've printed green. That's quite good. And that one maybe. Right. Okay. Something like that. Just having a look a minute. And that's done, isn't it? So I might put one at the back, perhaps. What about? Actually, one of those greener ones would have looked better there, I think. There. That would have looked, that looks nice there. So I'm going to clip that in. I'm just getting the feel for it now. Try and get a connection, which I have. So I think that's good. That's a nice strong, there. So I've got a nice pocket at the front and the back, that one. That's that. And then let's have a look. Do the same here, I think. And we'll put that blue one there. That looks good. So I've got these two tags and two envelopes. And I'll keep the other one, something else with the other one. I'll put that in there because I can, yeah, this is all going nicely, look. That would look, sorry, I'm just looking, that would look great on there. Well, that one will look great on there. Yeah. So I'll keep all those in here. And one of the envelopes at the back. Got nearly another journal there, so that's perfect. Right. Okay, so we just need to create some flips. So I've done that one, haven't I? Yeah, that's looking nice. That's, yeah. Here. Actually, that looks really good because we've got the yellow. If you look here, you've got the yellow butterflies. You've got the bit of yellow going on here. You've got the bit of pink, and then you've got a bit of pink from that rose. Yeah, did I steal the tag from there? I must have done. That was, I'll have that one back. Thank you. That's one of Tracie's, wasn't it? I stole it when I was doing it. This one of these will be fine. So it's only on thin paper, that, so yeah. And that is going to go there, yeah. All those are all pretty good, yeah. Put that in there for now. Right. And then we've got two envelopes from the kit. And we've also got a nice envelope here. I might just go in a bit, just to pocket there. And I'm going to show you how to get rid of some of that in a minute. That's why I've done it. That could look quite nice there. I've got quite a bit of green here. Yep, I'm liking that. Right, I thought I'd show you how to get rid of blobs. I am actually going to cover that page, alright, because this journal is like that. And I thought I'd use one of these, make a pocket out of that. Because I'm actually quite liking the way that's there. And that's going to be a pocket there. It's going to be stitched in. Yeah, and I'm going to have a tuck spot with maybe a bit of lace coming down here. Yeah, that's what I fancy doing. But before I do that, I thought I would just show you what I do to get rid of blobs. Hopefully it pushes it to the background enough. Sometimes it doesn't, but we are covering it anyway. Yeah, no, I'll just dry brush. So, but it is surprising what a bit of gesso will do. I'm just gonna carry on down here. So it looks like, instead of it looks like, oh, we're covering that up, we're continuing, yeah. Right, dry that off. I hope my head wasn't in the way then, sorry if it was. Okay, I'm just going to do a little bit more. And place not right over, just now, sort of like that. So carry on down here, bit there, like that. Okay, a little bit of stamping, and I would use, I think, coffee maybe. I think I'll carry on through with what's left there. Okay. And you know, I think that looks a lot better. And then if that goes there, it needs to be cut a little bit. Yeah, so I'm going to stitch around with stitching here. Okay, shall we stitch that? I might actually stitch this in. Yeah, but first off I'm going to stitch around that. Okay, and I think I'm going to use black. Okay, because we've got a bit of black going on over there, and we've got the black from here. So I'm going to use black to stitch around there. Well, I'll go and do that in a minute. I'll stitch here and I'll stitch around that pocket. But I won't worry about doing this bit. Okay, because I'm going to stitch it into here. Yep. Okay, before I stitch down here, because this is the side we're going to keep open, I'm going to put some lace down there. All right, so I don't have to stitch it twice then. I can stitch the lace on then. Picked a little bit wider one. I'm not sure how wide this is. I shall measure it in a minute. About over an inch, I would say. Okay. I'm going to come out a bit actually. Okay. Good thing about Fabri-Tac, it just rubs off. I don't want it I've got one of them rubbers somewhere. Oh, there it is. It was gifted to me, so it's great. Especially when I usually got grubby fingers, so yeah, they do sell them in the UK, but I'm not sure where now. I did have one years ago, but it's a tiny little thing because when it gets gunked up, you just cut it off and then you end up with a tiny little bit. And then now that is going to go in the journal. And where did we say it's going to go? Here. So see that's looking great now, isn't it? You know, that was quite a blob, wasn't it? And that's broken it right up. Yeah, I'll just show you before I cover it. But okay, so that's sent that right into the background. Yeah. So this is why gesso is your best friend. I know some of you don't like it, but I think it's the gritty ones that are out there. I don't like those either. I do like these. The one, you know, the homemade one, or I just get cheap ones. So I'm just going to put a bit on mine because I'm stitching. So, and I folded that bit over to reinforce that side, and we've got the lace to protect this side. So I'm just going to come away a bit from the spine there. Not spine, you know, where it's going to go in, be sewn in. And cut that off after once that's stitched down. I'm doing that to keep that down while I stitch it. Alright, sometimes they pop up and then you stitch them all buckled up, I noticed, because I've done it. Okay, and that's going to create a nice little pocket. So I'll go ahead and do that. And shall I stitch all the way around that one? I think I might. I'm going to stitch all the way around. Yeah, so that's all done. Okay, and then I thought this would look nice inside there. So I've got a nice piece of paper. I'm going to put that on. And I think that will look nice in there. Yeah, so what we need to do, I've cut the piece of paper down to fit in. Okay, it's just a bit of coffee stain paper, you know, ones that we've done previously. And that was the little doily thing, plastic doily. I lent my paper on that one. Yeah, so, oh, I need that. Let's have a look. This is always, maybe there. I just want this folded into 3 maybe. So let's see, that's going to go there. So maybe there, let's like that. And like that. So this now, and go, oh, where's my fold? There. Maybe I had to go there. Hoping that will fit there. So when that's stitched on, might have to trim down. Oh no, I'm going to say, I think that's going to work. Yeah, so we centralise that and hope for the best. As you do. Right, vintage photo around the outside of that, and I'm going to do some black stitching, the same as what we've done the pocket with. Right, before I put it in, I always give it a check. Yep, it's going to fit in there lovely. Yep, and there's a nice easy pocket to get things out, so don't need a tab or anything like that on it. Okay, I'm just going to then stitch around that. Okay. There we go. Okay. And then that sits in that pocket there. Yeah, I'm missing my cover. Is this it? Yeah. There we go. That's still okay. Still fine. Make sure that was the right one. Yeah. Okay, we've got this to do in a minute. That's going to be pocket there. Okay, and then there, and then we've got that pocket there. So we need to leave a little bit for journaling maybe. So, and that all looks quite nice, doesn't it? I mean, we could put a little bit of lace on here, but we don't need to, because I still think that looks quite good. Yeah. And who would know? There was a great big blob there in the beginning. That's it. Right, I'll tell you what I'm going to do while I'm here is, oh, I need to ink up that, is put this in this pocket here. Well, this is 3-in-1 or Fab-Attack. I'm actually not sure what I filled it up with this time, but I used, that's the 2 glues. Actually, the 3-in-1, I tried to order some yesterday on Amazon, and it was more expensive than the Fab-Attack, so they put the price up of the 3-in-1, and the Fab-Attack is cheaper, and it was the other way round before. That's why I went to 3-in-1. Yes, so I suppose it's got a bit popular in the UK. Okay, and we could have a little butterfly on there as a closure. Yeah. Let's put some ink down here as well. Okay, while that's drying, I'm going to do this one. A bit similar to the other. I'm just going to back this one on a bit of card and cut this off. Alright, actually, I'll do that now. Okay, that's glued on there, that's stitched all around. So all we've got to do is do that. Yeah, put that in, go in so it catches on the little, you know, tab. So once that's through, that's fine. There we go. That goes there. Oops. No, don't know where that come from. Find it somewhere. It's at the back, wasn't it? Somewhere. It's on one of these. See, and it was really placed nicely, wasn't it? Oh no, it was right on the back, wasn't it? Yeah, because it was a pocket. And what we need to do is a closure for the envelope, but even though we don't really need it, like I actually quite like them open like that. And then you could have a tab coming out of here. Actually, I might do that. I was going to put one of Tracie Fox's tickets that I've cut up, make them a circle punch because I'd liked it. And I was going to do this, but I quite like it open. To be honest, I was going to do that because that's adding more bulk. I was going to do, I'll just show what I was going to do. I was going to do something like that, and then that would have tucked under there, which still looks nice, but I quite like it there, and I'm going to put a tab on that. I think that's what I'm going to do. Yeah, so I'm gluing this down. And a tab on here. Which I have some somewhere. Shall we have that one? Yes. It's only thin paper, so I might have to back it a bit. Very thin. What's that? Like newspaper print paper. It's weird. I usually cut them out together. Saves doing it all the way around. You have to cut half of it then. That's enough. It's actually not too bad when it's doubled up, so. Okay, and I'm going to restitch along there. I said, yes, it looks like an afterthought. Right. Okay, I'll just put that in. And that's that. Yeah. Okay, we need a little bit of blue, a bit more blue here. Yeah, I think so. What I'll do. Just mix in that colour there because that was a perfect match. And I'm going to just spritz a little bit of alcohol in there. Okay, now sort of mess it up a bit. Put some there. And then dry that. See what happens. Okay, and then coming in with the vintage photo. Oops. I love it when they squirt in the other direction. Okay, and then I'm gonna go in with a stamp. Yeah. Pot in soil. Not worried if I haven't got it all, because I want it, you know, in with all that. So, and then some up there. Okay. Oops, I can't get hold of you. Okay. A little bit in that middle. That's it. It's really attached though. I know there's a little small blue one. It's a nice dark blue too. Okay, I like that. Now it's just a little accent on the page there, and you've still got all that journaling area. Yeah, around there. Okay, just felt that was right. Right, and then we have got a bit green. Do you see what I mean? So when we flip that, I haven't got anything on here actually. Could do with a bit of green on here, but that's not necessary. But, and that goes there. Yeah. I'm just wondering if we need a tab on there as well. Yeah, I'll see. Okay, see how it feels. Right, must ink these edges up just in case I go, oh, right, time to sew in now. I know you can do them after, so. Don't mind that little bit there. I think that's quite nice. If anything, I would like it on the other side as well. I'm gonna do it. Okay, and then that blends that in, doesn't it? I think so. Yeah, and it's still quite bright, so that's nice. Yeah. Okay. Oh my gosh, this is coming on. Really is. Do I do stamping first? I don't know. I'll think about that one tomorrow. Right, actually, I think I'll go around and just do a bit of stamping today. Get that out the way. Okay, I'm going to use that one because I've been using that one. I think that'll do, actually. We'll have a look. Okay. Oh, let's put that away because I will use that. Something else. Okay, and time to clean up a bit, and then I'll come back with some stamping. Okay, I have that stamp there. Okay, and again, I'm going to go for the lighter one. I'm going to go for coffee. Okay. And I'm going to ink it all up, but it's not all going to be on the page, if you know what I mean. It's going to be just sort of like that. Okay, that is it. That's all I'm going to do. And I'm going to sort of, oh, that's a bit straight there. Do it where the inking is, yeah? And then leave everything else plain. Oh, I think I need a bit there. So I'm sort of surrounding that area there. Quite like that. And because that looks similar. Let's have a little bit on here, just like that. Very gentle. I can put some on here. Like that. That's fine. Maybe a little bit on there, but not much. And this one here, it's got a nice green bit there, but that's okay, that bit. So I'm going to do that. And that's it there. I'm running out. And that out of the way. It really shows up on top of the gesso, you see. I don't want to lose that there. I'm not sure, that's most probably going to be sewn in, so alright. Do you see my hands going there? As I'm mixing a cake. Oh dear. No, I wasn't. And then the other one. And I'll do exactly the same, really. Oh, this one might need a little bit of gesso in, perhaps, not sure yet. So, yeah, might do. I like this one. That's really shimmering there. That's lovely. Right, let's put it all over. So. There we go. You can add more after, you know, if you cover something up and then it's not in where you want it, then you just stamp again. But that's got quite a good base right the way through the journal now. And it's getting big. My gosh, yeah. So we need to add some more laces. We need to do these papers, so that's what I'll go and do now. I'll go in, do all these, you know, ink up the edges, all those things. Yeah, I just feel like, yeah, I might put something there though. Yep, I'll go and do that, and then we'll come back in another video. I think I'm just going to, so I've got some more pockets. I've got this pocket here. It's like, I got it from the scrap store. I want to use that somehow, because that's quite good. And then I've got loads of bits and pieces here. I've got some nice, oh, and we have to do up that envelope too. That, I've got a little, that I was going to make into a bit of a raggedy, I think. Somewhere here, it might be in the other one. There it is. That one there, yeah. Because I think that looks actually really nice there. And I thought I was going to do that up to a bit of a raggedy, and then we have got a pocket here. I thought I'd put the punch in and make a hole there so you can get it out, which I will do now, just in case I end up covering it up. Let's see if I can get my big one in. I should be able to. Right, so what I do is slip that in there like that, and centralise it. And the same the other side. Change hands. That's why I'm trying to do that the other way around. Got to open it up first. There we go. Try to line it up. It doesn't really matter because you don't see it anyway, because it's the other side. There. Oh, a little bit. It doesn't matter. Unless you mark everything, then that's it. Right, so that goes like that. And that's that side there, so that's going to be quite nice, and a nice little pocket here that we can put something in. Okay, and then we'll decorate this up somehow, the raggedy. Yeah. So that's the next thing we're going to do. And then I'm going to stitch all my, got this to do, but I'll wait to do that. Stitch all my tags and everything. But some of these I actually wanted to, you know, do the flips where you leave that sort of there, you stitch that on there. You can do it all glue down, and then a bit of washi tape to cover that. All right, and then it's got a bit of a flip on a page, which can be quite nice. So, but one of that will look nice done up, won't it? I'm going to put that there because that looks really nice. It's a tag from Tracie, so Depending on how much bolt we've got down here, we might put that at the top so we can put some stuff up there. Yeah, so gosh, it's really coming on, isn't it? Oh my god, definitely a bit more lace. Yeah. And some inking up of the pages, because I can see white on those. So yeah, okay, well, thank you very much for watching today then. And sorry it was a little bit, I think it's going to be a bit short today. But I've been messing around with this printer. And nope, it's not happy. So looks like new laser printer for me. So that's what I'll be doing tonight, looking for that. Okay then, thank you very much. Bye.